Hello, friends. Hello, enemies, and everyone in between. Welcome to Uncertainty Principle. This is a very complicated, silly
Hi.
homebrew in which, well, all of the rules are there on the fabled basic laws, laws of the death, laws of the night, and laws of the end. But for the sake of going through it and making sure everybody understands how this is going to work. Law number one, all players always exist in a superposition of all characters and states in which they could possibly be. Nice and simple. So, what that means is that you, the players, are going to tell us what happens. We are going to be using cards for all of this, and you are going to give us your top 3 choices. So, for example, you say, I learn a 2, or I am shown the mayor token, or I do not wake up. You tell us things that happen. You don't specifically say I learn an empath number or I poison someone. You don't specifically do that. You tell us what happens and we'll try to make it happen. We will
I learn a
confirm.
2, or I point at Clef.
Yes. We will confirm to you whether it actually happens. So we will send back to you what actually happens. If we need you to make a new choice because none of your choices work, we will also tell you that. Uh, if two choices are mutually exclusive with each other, then we'll basically flip a coin between them. Maybe I'll use these handy dandy giant squishy dice that Elbra got for me.
Hehe.
So yes, you will choose what happens at night and we'll make it happen. We have a spreadsheet. We'll be keeping track of everything that everyone can currently be at the time. Uh, all of this includes evil information. So at the start of the game, you will receive. I don't know. What do you want to do, Elbrar? Last time we did an atheist and a baron token, but
I think we'll do the
basically,
same.
yeah, you'll receive either a red or a blue token that decides what team you are on. That is randomly determined at the start. And then if you're evil, you'll be told who else is evil. But you still need to tell us what minion and or demon information that you learn. So that includes who is the demon. That includes bluffs if you are the demon. That includes learning of a
Who the-
damsel
Yeah.
or anything else like that. Or like being asked to make a barber swap. Anything
Crucially,
else like that, you need to prompt us.
crucially, if you are a minion and you do not, and no minion tells us that they learned that there's a damsel in play, there cannot be a damsel in play. And in
There,
a 12-player game, that means there cannot be a baron in play.
yeah. I mean, there are ways on this script that some fuck shit can happen, but yeah, basically, if you don't tell us that it happens, it doesn't happen. You will start to receive more specific prompts later on in the game when you have collapsed to a certain state where you can only get certain information. So, like, for example, if you learned a number on the first night, then you basically you can't do something that is not in line with what you did on the previous nights. We may also tell
Unless,
you don't
unless
wake
you're the
up.
cannibal.
I mean, yeah. Uh, we also might tell you don't wake up or something like that. Or you can volunteer to not wake up when you should wake up, which means that you've died. And that could mean that a gossip has killed you or a lycanthrope or something. So we might force you to not wake up if you have to not wake up, but if you choose to not wake up and die effectively, then that might cause other things to happen, which is the name of the game. With that said, players appear to die if and only if their superposition has collapsed to only contain states where they have died. So there's a lot of protection on this script. There's mayor bounces. There's lycanthrope. There's a bunch of other stuff, and essentially, you will only appear to have died when there are no ways you could have survived. And yes, that includes execution as well. There is a special rule to make that work, which is that players can nominate and vote without consuming their vote token if and only if they appear alive. With this said, it could be that like something happens on night 2, which means you might be dead. Later on in the game, it collapses to a point where you must have been dead on night 2. Then you will appear dead on night 4. We will not say you were dead on night 2. Everything will work itself out. Trust me, TM.
And hopefully, by the end of the game, we just do a normal Grim reveal.
Yeah. The game
May
will, Laws of the Night, the game will proceed in strict night order. But again, if your choice is impossible, you'll make a new choice. We will, again, we'll ask you for 3 choices on the first night. That can go down later when you know a little bit more what you are. And yeah, if we can't do your first one, we'll go to your second one, and we'll let you know what we go with. And laws at the end. Law 8, all game rules are always followed and the setup is always valid. So, again, hopefully, by the end of this, we will be able to do a perfectly normal Grim reveal. Law 9, the game continues if possible, ending if and only if its superposition has collapsed to only contain states where it ends. So that is notable for, like, Pucka, Leech, Damsel. If something happens and there are worlds in which the game ends and worlds in which the game continues, the game will always continue if possible. That effectively means that evil has a special win condition where if the demon has not collapsed in Final 3, evil just wins, because good can't win. When the game ends, good wins ties with an impossible game state, per normal BOTC rules. Evil wins ties between possible game states. But I promise this is not as intimidating as it seems on the player side. Most of the bookkeeping and everything is on the storyteller side. Like I said, we have a big spreadsheet with everything, and because of this, nights will probably take a long time, at least the first few nights, as we process everything. So we do ask for your patience. Yeah. Also of note, Atheist is on the script. This might be an Atheist game. If it is an Atheist game, then we will only put good tokens in the bag, and it goes down as a normal Atheist game would. Basically, we can break the rules if we want to.
All right.
Yeah, bag building is real simple here. There is no Sentinel, it's just a Baron, and the players will figure that out. So all we got to do is just Baron, Atheist. That's it. We are ready to commence. Now, I do have to say, quantum superposition can be a little disorienting the first time you experience it, so hold on to your guts. And if you are already recovering from a night of heavy drinking, I am sorry. But with that said, here are your
Isn't
tokens.
the solution just drink more?
Oh, absolutely. Make sure it's quantum vodka. Here you go. Good night, and good luck. Again, do be patient, because this first night is probably going to take a while.
Amazing.
Right. Beautiful,
All right.
beautiful. So the first thing to do is tell Matthew, Mag, and Furrow, these are your minions. Make a choice. See who they want to be the demon. Okay, Matthew says Furrow demon. Basically, if someone volunteers to be the demon, we'll honor that choice. If no one
Probably, yeah.
volunteers to be the demon, then we will roll a die.
Probably, yeah.
We might as well get the make a choice from everyone else. Make a choice. I see Phoenix, 3, Catto, FC, Spruce, Ocean, Low C, make a choice. Top 3, please.
Mag is I'm gonna
Mag
call
Demon. Well,
Mag.
we're not doing damsel yet. We haven't even figured out who's minions
Oh,
yet.
that's fair, I guess. Mag is not
Mag is
understanding the
confused.
assignment. I'm just gonna call her.
Okay. I need to not click on the hello.
We
Wow.
are asking you to say who you learn as the demon.
Oh, probably Furrow on that one.
All right, thank you. We will come back to you for more stuff.
Okay.
Excellent. Okay, first the demon.
Yep.
This Matthew and Mag have said that first the demon. Okay, so let's tell them that. Wake Furrow. Let's change Furrow to the Vortox for now. Matthew and Magmorta. These are your minions. This is the demon. Make a choice. Furrow, this is the demon. These are the minions. Make a choice. Matthew wants to point at Ocean and has not learned of a damsel. So we're just
There we
gonna.
go. And none of them have claimed to have learned of a damsel yet.
Yeah. Let's go through it. Shadric,
Wants to not wake up.
not wake one monk.
Awake. I'm just getting top choices on tokens right now.
Yeah. We're gonna do that. Icy says top choices don't wake up.
Tell me
I
if
should
you
put
want to
this-
not wake up. We already have a conflict between two people who want to be a pixie.
Phoenix, yes, saw Undertaker. 3, no wake.
That's. Oh, we need. Okay. Oh, Pixie is a bluff. Pixie, Tea Lady, and Mayor are bluffs. Okay.
All right, yeah. I mean, yeah, Tea Lady and Mary makes our lives a lot easier.
Yes, it does. Pixie. That's rough because two people wanted to be the Pixie.
That's funny.
That's funny. All right. Well, we're.
And
No
Furrow
wake is the next choice.
first choosing 3.
They can learn 5. Epsie's getting a 5 apparently.
All right. So Furrow cannot be the Vortex.
Okay. 3. Night 1 picks. Oh, you're doing that right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's already chaos incarnate.
Yes, I'm trying my best to keep track of everything. So Phoenix is going to go down to no wake. Because the only townsfolk that can learn a role on night 1 is Pixie, right?
Yeah.
Catto wants to not wake. Everyone wants to not wake.
Except Ocean who learns a 1 and Epsi who learns a 5. How many non-waking roles do we have at the moment? We have Gossip, Undertaker, Gambler, Monk, Lycan, Fool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is
Cannibal.
actually a valid clockmaker number.
Hold on. 7 with the townsfolk. And 9 with the outsiders. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people that want to not wake up. That is valid.
Ocean. Low sea, sleep. Wow.
I don't think.
Everyone wants to not wake, and they're
Except Epsi and Ocean.
and there can't be a damsel.
There can't be a damsel, but
There can't be a baron.
there can't be a baron. Yeah. And there
Ocean.
can't be a mastermind. Ocean wants to learn a 1. I don't see how we can get a 1 unless
No.
Ocean is the drunk.
Ocean wants to not wake up.
Ocean wants to not wake up? No, he said 1. Oh, I see. I see. That's the label.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 non-waking good players. Is that tenable?
I think I counted 9. Let me count it again.
Oh, T-Lady Mayor Bluffs.
I'm aware. Let me count this through again. So,
Gossip,
of the
Undertaker.
non-wakers, we have Gossip, Undertaker, Gambler, Monk, Lycanthrope, Fool, Cannibal, Puzzle Master, Barber. That is 9.
Drunk Atheist is also technically an option.
But yeah, but there are 9 things that don't wake up that are valid this time.
Okay. We're probably gonna have to have a Puzzle Master and a Barber. We'll see.
Probably, or we have, yeah, probably. But 5 can be a clockmaker number.
Yes, 5 is a valid clockmaker number here. I think it's not a Vortox, so I think Epsi is just gonna collapse into clockmaker immediately.
I think you are correct.
Because I don't think there's anything. I mean, not necessarily because FC could be puzzle drunk or something. Could be a puzzle drunk empath. Or a drunk, yeah. FC could be an empath or something learning this
Okay,
information.
sure. Not collapse then.
But yeah, we'll just have to see what happens to FC tomorrow night. If FC chooses to wake up and learn another number, then
They're puzzle drunk.
yes. If she doesn't, then could still be puzzle drunk something else that died, but is most likely just a clockmaker.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mag chose and Mag also chose Epsi, so
Oh, so it could just be poison.
Yeah, it could be poisoned.
And Matthew picked Ocean. Okay.
Furrow chose 3, so one way or another, 3 is poisoned tonight. Matthew chose
Yes.
Ocean. We could. No, we can't show Ocean the Mayor token, even if he's poisoned.
No, Pixie's not a valid role.
So, ways that people can not die here.
There aren't any. There's
just
DA.
Fool.
There's just DA.
DA, Fool, and Leech.
Oh, right. There's fools that still. All right.
So,
yeah.
everyone that didn't wake can still be a fool. Can they die? Can they be executed? No, for everyone who didn't wake. Can they die? Can they be executed for Epsi? Yeah. No, because Magmortar selected Epsi.
Yeah.
And Furrow also can't die. So the only people who can die and be executed is Matthew and Mag.
Yeah, the minions. That's funny. That's incredibly funny. Do we tell... Now we tell everybody that they don't wake, but we tell Epsi 5.
Yes.
All right.
Do you
I'll
want to handle
start... I can handle that, sure.
that? Okay.
You do not wake. Confirm. So send that to Shadric, and Icy, and Phoenix, and 3, and Catto, and Spruce, and Ocean, and Soeli. And then send Epsi a 5. Alright, do we need to confirm
I think
anything?
like 3 people tried to learn the mayor token, so
Yeah.
there's gonna be a lot of people claiming to not wake, and just be like, all right, yep, this checks out.
There's gonna be a lot of people who be like, why? Nope, nobody's a pixie? Pixie might be a bluff. We have to confirm with the minions that they,
Yes.
I'm just gonna send,
Tell Matthew you choose Ocean.
you chose Ocean.
And Mag, you chose Epsi.
You chose Epsi.
This is a remarkably simple night 1, I
You
think. I
chose
say
3.
terrified. So no mastermind makes that a little bit simpler. We just have to keep in mind, yeah, if 3 gets executed.
So possible roles. We have clockmaker, math, empath, drunk, puzzle drunk. I mean, sure, all non-wakers. If you wanna just shorten it to that, I guess is fine.
Okay. I'll if you want to start running the day, I will start writing them out.
Okay. Is this everything in here that we need? All right. I'm gonna go hide the spreadsheet from the stream. Oh, Mag has a token. Oh, just yes, not got it. Okay. I think that's it. We did this reasonably quickly.
Yeah, I think we're good.
All right, let's go wake him up. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You come on out into the town square today, and you look up at the clock tower, and you... Well, you don't actually look up the clock tower, because if you look at the clock tower, then you'll know if we're dead or not. But if you don't look at the clock tower, then it's Schrodinger's Storytellers. We may or may not be dead. So just don't look up at the clock tower.
Something on the clock tower.
It makes sense to
Or
both
not.
cats.
Maybe nothing on the clock.
And yes,
Can't wait for them
we've
to
got
like-
cats doing it too. It's amazing, isn't it?
Somebody
like be dead on
give it the
day
box.
3.
So there
Given-
might or might not be a demon out there, both from the quantum perspective and the atheist perspective. But yeah, go figure out this game.
Given that this game tends to get more complicated as it gets later into the game, the first day will be shorter, and then we'll give you longer days as you go.
Yeah, but we're still going to give you
Oh.
like 4 minutes for private discussions on this first day. So go chat.
4 or 5, yeah.
Anybody want a shot?
Alright, yeah. Yep. So I don't wake up.
Ooh, you don't wake up. I am the empath with A0.
Okay.
I'm very confident in this about myself.
Alrighty.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks.
3 will not be in play.
Pixie, Tea Lady, Mayor. Okay.
So ultimately, we'll all have the opportunity to basically say that we chose nothing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there a particular one you want to angle towards?
I'll go mayor.
Okay, sounds good. I was going to try and angle towards gossip, but we will see how it goes.
You're fair to do that as well. So take the pixie then.
Yeah, that works. I am either poisoner or DA because I picked Ocean last night, but I don't know what I did, so we'll find out.
Did you say you saw a damsel?
No.
Okay, so we do not have a baron, as at least how was stated by the storytellers.
Yes, I was not told. Well, I don't know how that works exactly.
It was stated at the beginning, which is why I'm positing this towards Elbrar at the moment.
Yeah, if a minion, as part of any part of their night prompts, said, "I am told of a damsel," then there necessarily is a damsel in play. If neither minion does that, then there cannot be a damsel or a baron.
Oh, right, because the Baron would. Well,
because to have
right.
all 4 outsiders, we would have to have a baron. If we can't have a damsel, then we can't have a baron.
Right, that makes sense. Okay. All right, I don't want to talk for too long, but see you later.
Later.
One's over.
Yeah, somebody has, at least.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So,
Good to know. Good to know.
we'll find out. Thanks.
Big and juicy rolls, and also there's some fun little outside rolls, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
I,
Alright.
yeah.
All right, bye.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah, either not waking or,
Like monk like type thing.
yeah, but,
You could also
Yeah.
gossip.
ooh, yeah, that could be pretty fun. I may as well try, right?
I mean, yeah,
Like,
it would
everyone
add
can
extra
try,
complex.
yeah,
That'd be great.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Yeah. All right, good talking to you.
Oh,
Bye.
wait!
Oh, sorry.
Whoever gets the gossip could just start cementing people as useful townsfolk, couldn't they?
Well, we don't know if someone necessarily dies, right? Until.
No, but someone in the night would probably be prompted if they live or die. Like tonight, I could be asked what happens, and I could say I die. Is that correct, Elbow?
You would say that you don't wake, which implies you could be dead, but if you
Okay,
haven't
okay.
woken previously, then it doesn't really change anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. All right.
Going well so far.
Hell yeah. What were your top 3 options?
Woke up, got a 2, got a 3.
I'm confused by your first one. Your first one is just you wake
Sorry.
up and that's it.
Did not wake up, got a 2, got a 3. I can speak.
Okay. 2 was you get a 2. 3 was you get a 3. That's pretty funny.
Yes.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Then I think I will try to go tea lady or gambler who gambles you as mayor.
Okay. I mean, look, if we could hard press into it if you want to attempt that.
We can try.
Because if I'm understanding how this works, I would be okay with testing it.
Okay. Would you like to try and die?
Sure. You know what?
Okay.
This is my first time trying this. Let's experiment.
All right. Possum.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome back, Ravenswood Bluff. Gossip is on the script. We are going to have to request that people gossip more slowly because we have to write them all down.
I will keep track of gossips.
Imagine.
Anyone could be.
Yeah, but we still do have to type them all out. Thank you for doing that, Clef. I think I saw Ocean first.
I would like to gossip that there is a Baron.
All right, thank you. Clef, you can call the next player when you're ready.
Sure.
Or at least let me know when you're ready, because you only have one monitor.
Losi.
I would like to gossip that a townsfolk received a 5 last night.
Heard. Matthew.
I would like to gossip that the demon player did not choose another player last night.
Okay. Heard. Shadric.
I would like to gossip that at least one player has collapsed.
Ooh.
As of this moment in time, heard. Icy. No, sorry. Furrow.
I would like to gossip that the demon selected for the lycanthrope to be a bluff.
Lycanthrope is a bluff. Heard. Spruce.
I would like to gossip that I or my neighbors would survive execution today.
Would or could?
Oh, I can't really say will. Could, I guess.
Could. Heard.
All right, if there are no more gossips, nominations are open, but you can keep chatting for a little bit if you want.
Would anybody like to claim a role in particular, knowing that they are such that role?
I have something similar. I put as my first choice in the night to do a pixie thing, like to wake and learn a character, and that didn't happen. So I think either pixie is a bluff or there's a pixie out there somewhere. It's not.
That's what I'm leaning towards as well, because a lot of people ended up putting that in their top 3.
Yeah.
And did not get that. So I think Pixie's a bluff.
That's possible. It could also just be a player who is the pixie, and then they randomly got it.
Yeah, but that can essentially be solved by saying, I know for certain I am X role. Because they're going to try to be
I
mad
would
about
maybe
that.
argue that's going against madness on this script in particular, but
Yeah, I mean, a pixie would not, super obviously act like a pixie, presumably.
On this script, we would expect a pixie to claim that their waking pattern matches what they
Yeah.
saw, I guess.
makes sense.
Right.
Or at least that they're dictating information that matches that that role.
Regardless, knowing that one particular role is in play is still very good information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second call for nominations.
Is there a reason to kill today?
Tea Lady, Leech.
Tea Lady,
Yeah.
Undertaker.
Yeah, true.
We could
Catto?
hit Demon Win, Vortox.
I would like to
Yeah.
nominate for.
Yeah, there's a Vortex, yeah.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Tell us why.
Tea Lady Science.
It was a golem all along.
Bro?
This was discussed. I'm okay with this.
Alright, it'll take 6 votes.
Symmetrical votes.
Make a little smiley face.
True.
7's
Yes,
enough.
I like it.
Awesome.
I nominate Phoenix.
Why?
I don't remember who said this, but Phoenix is across the ground from me, and Phoenix is going to be the hardest for me to kill.
What?
Phoenix?
I'm sorry, you said I'm what?
I'm just repeating what somebody else said about the person sitting across from you is going to be the hardest for you to get killed.
I don't quite understand. I'm sorry.
Alright,
I don't have any night 1 info, if that's what you're asking for.
It'll take 7 to tie or 8 to execute Phoenix instead. It was not enough. Any other nominations? Ten. Five. Alright, Furrow is executed. No players have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead. Good night.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, well that made that easy.
That's our first collapse player.
Yep.
Alright.
And there is a maybe gossip.
Yeah, because MC might be the drunk.
Exactly.
This should be a custom collapse reminder token. Yeah, that would be neat. Okay, now we need to prompt everyone to make a choice.
Everyone, yeah.
Yes. I will handle this.
Alright, thank you.
FC Spruce, Ocean, Losi, Matthew,
I have
Mag,
the spreadsheet on the stream again.
Icy, Phoenix, 3, and Catto. Make a choice.
I can just toggle it on and off depending on what we're doing, because I have a button on my stream deck I can just cycle between stuff.
Matthew has chosen Ocean, which locks him in as the poisoner.
Yeah.
Unless Mag also chooses. So Mag also chooses Ocean. So Matthew is collapsed as the poisoner, and Mag is collapsed as the DA. Yay! Good for them. making our jobs nice and simple.
All right. I'm gonna go out. Nah, we can just do a got it here. I don't need to announce anything about that.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Yeah, there's no concern about this.
We don't tell them when they've collapsed.
We don't, but we don't have to tell them back what, like, in this case. It's like, sure, that pick is what went through, is what I mean by got it.
Yes, so Mag, day 2, chose Ocean. Night 2 chose... Matthew chose Ocean. Furrow chose Icy.
Means Icy must be dead.
Not necessarily.
Oh, right, Fool.
Icy might be the Fool.
See what Icy says happens tonight.
Phoenix wants to choose Magmorta. So this rules out Phoenix from being the Gossip, Undertaker, Gambler. So Phoenix wants to be either the
monk or the lycanthrope. Or the drunk.
Could still be drunk Cannibal, right?
Drunk Cannibal doesn't do anything if nobody's dead.
Yeah, but like, drunk Cannibal can do whatever we want.
There was a clarification somewhere that I would say that a drunk cannibal can't do anything.
If nobody's been executed.
I would rule that a drunk cannibal can't make a choice.
Okay, Icy also wants to choose the player.
Furrow, Clockmaker, or Don't Wake Up.
Icy wants to choose Furrow. Phoenix wants to choose Mag. Shadric says no wake.
Catto, no wake.
Losi says monk. What?
Epsy's the Clockmaker.
Epsy is the Clockmaker, yeah.
Or the drunk.
Yeah, Epsy is the Clockmaker, and we cannot collapse Epsy into sober or not because Epsy was verifiably poisoned on night 1. Learned sober information.
Well, wait, who picked? No, Mag picked Epsy, wasn't it?
Yes, you're so right.
So it wasn't poisoned.
Epsy is the Clockmaker who learned sober information.
Or the drunk who learned sober information, which would be weird.
Yeah, I guess. Like, theoretically, Epsy could still be drunk or puzzle drunk, but I think that we can safely collapse
what is
Clockmaker at this point.
Losi says just learns monk. That no characters would learn just monk in this situation.
Undertaker would, but
nobody was executed.
Yeah, nobody died by execution.
So that's a no wake. That's an invalid choice.
Yes.
3 is no wake. All right, we have everybody's first choices down here. So let's.
I'm gonna put Epsy's collapse into Clockmaker asterisk.
Sure.
Spruce wants to choose Epsy and drunk. So Spruce is going for Gambler.
I did miss that there. Ocean also wants to go for Gamble.
Yeah.
As the first one. So we're going to have to ask one of them or both of them for a second choice and then pick.
Yeah.
Roll. All right. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 people that want to continue to not wake. Is that doable? I think it is.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Because that's Undertaker, Cannibal, well, not Mayor, it's a bluff. Fool, Puzzle Master, Barber. So, okay, I think it's just Ocean and Spruce we need a second choice from.
Yes. Well, no. So first we roll a die and see which one of them goes through, and then we get a second choice from the other one.
Fair. All right.
So, Ocean odds, Spruce evens?
Sure.
Very well. 6. So Spruce even. Spruce's goes through. And that does mean that we can't confirm whether Spruce will die or not, because FC might still be the drunk who just learned sober info.
Yeah, and so that means we need another option from. I'll just send make a choice to Ocean again.
That also means that if Spruce gambles FC tomorrow night, if Spruce gambles someone else tomorrow night, then that would confirm Espy as the drunk.
Yes, it would. Unless no, Gambler goes before Undertaker.
Yeah.
That'd be funny, a drunk that got correct info.
So Spruce is collapsed as Gambler.
Whoop! Ocean just fell out of his chair.
Spruce could still be puzzle drunk. And that also means that Spruce can die asterisk, and Spruce can be executed. Spruce cannot die to their own ability tonight, but can die to the demon.
We have a monk and a lycanthrope. So that also continues the question marks.
So Losi is not waking at all. Losi can't be Undertaker, can't be Gambler, can't be Monk Lycanthrope, can still be Fool, can be Puzzle Master Barber Drunk, can be all these things still. Ocean, Catto Tea Lady, yeah, Spruce could be the capital D drunk as well.
Yes.
Or the puzzle drunk.
Yeah. Oh. Oh boy.
Spruce's gossip is true, but Spruce is not the gossip.
Correct. Did anybody gossip that chose to not wake?
Yes.
Losi.
So Losi's is still up in the air.
Yeah. Losi.
So we're gonna have a gossip in superposition here.
Losi and Shadric could both be the gossip.
But Shadric's gossip is objectively false.
Is objectively false, yes, but could still be the gossip.
Could be.
Okay.
Ocean says don't
Ocean
wake.
wants to know no wake. We have to recount to make sure that that's valid.
Okay.
So as it is, nobody dies because we could have a lycanthrope that. Wait, no. Both people that picked an evil player.
Yep. So lycanthrope can't have blocked the kill.
So Icy dies.
Icy can still be the fool.
No, he picked Furrow.
Oh, you're right.
Icy dies.
Yeah.
He is the monk or the lycanthrope, but not sure which. Phoenix is the other one, not sure which, but because they both picked an evil player.
Almost here. Okay.
So Icy's dead.
Icy's dead. All right. I got Shake Shack to pick up. I trust you to finish out the night.
Okay.
Thumbs up.
I chat. No, because Lycan and Monk both go before the demon. And Icy's first pick was to pick Furrow. Actually, I'm gonna request clarification from Icy there. I think. No, yeah, I'm gonna. I'm just asking for clarification. Are those 3 different options, or are you trying to gamble Furrow as the clockmaker?
Oh, those are 3 different options. It's
Okay.
like
No, I got you.
Yes.
I wanted to make sure that's the way I originally
There are
interpreted it,
3
but I'm
options.
like, wait, that could be a gamble, so I just wanted to double check. Okay, thank you. Okay, yeah, so Icy is dead. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that want to continue to not wake. That can only be Gossip, Undertaker, Fool, Cannibal, Puzzle Master, Barber. That's 6. How many did I say? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's totally valid. That's totally valid. Yes. Icy must be Monk or Lycan. Phoenix must be Monk or Lycan. I think we have that updated over here. No, we don't yet. So, Monk. Oh. Monk, Lycan. And I guess they could also both be drunks. Can they die? Can they be executed? Can they die? Can they be executed? Gossip, Fool. Oh. Undertaker, and Undertaker's still a valid option here. Which I think is everybody that wants to not wake, right? If Gossip, Undertaker, Fool, Cannibal, Puzzle Master, Barber, Drunk. Yeah, so everybody that chose to not wake continued to choose to not wake is one of these. I feel like I want to make absolutely sure we're not leaving too many no-wakers like we did last time.
I return.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm just quadruple checking that we're not leaving too many no-wakers.
Yeah, so Gossip, Fool, Cannibal, Puzzle Master, Barber, Drunk. What's probably going to happen here is with the number of no-wakers we have, it's probably going to force a Puzzle Master and Barber to be in play.
Probably. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete no-wakers left, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tokens they could get.
Right. I think we're good. I think we're good because Epsi learned true information. Epsi doesn't have to be the drunk, and I think like last time, it was like too many people didn't wake up, and Phoenix learned information that didn't work.
Yeah.
So, but in this case,
I don't think we have that problem.
Yeah, in this case, we don't have any information on the board that doesn't work.
All right, I'm just gonna tell everybody that didn't wake that they didn't wake.
Yeah, I think they're all good. So Icy dies.
Shadric doesn't wake. 3 doesn't wake. Catto doesn't wake. Epsi doesn't wake. Ocean doesn't wake.
Oh, Shadric, Catto, Ocean, and Losi all cannot die by execution.
Bruce gets a got it. So Spruce is either dead, the drunk, puzzle drunk, or Epsi is the drunk.
Yes.
Okay. We wake up and Icy collapsed into dead.
Yes. I think we're Gucci.
There's still one more person that needs to give me a little thumbs up.
Right. Ocean can still not die by execution because survives execution. So Ocean can die, but cannot be executed right now.
Yes.
Not that it's relevant because Ocean was not picked by the demon.
Right. And nobody else has potentially used the second full life.
Yeah, thank you, Fireheart.
Alright, I'm gonna pop out in town and say we're missing a got it, and then we're good to go.
Sounds good.
Alright, we are waiting for a got it from one player. Alright. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. The following players have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead. Icy.
Ooh.
Interesting.
There are still 11 of you potentially not collapsed into death. We'll go ahead and give you 5.5 minutes today.
Now, how does somebody collapse on the second night like that? It must be a vortex now.
Easily.
Gambler also exists.
I see.
Yep.
Hang on. So, if the demon collapses into a superposition where they're a vortex and if no one was executed on a previous day, does evil automatically win?
Given how that works, the Vortex will always collapse on night 1 because they're the only demon that doesn't choose a player on night 1.
Right.
So, yeah, if that's going to happen, then it's going to happen.
If it's a Vortex game, and it would just end immediately when nobody's executed on day 1.
Unless the Vortex was for some reason poisoned that day.
Yeah, sure.
Been decided that you're dead yet, so that's
Right. Like, I could be, yeah, like there's worlds where I could be dead to a gossip kill, which might like end up later, or in theory to the demon.
Shit, I forgot about that. That hurts my head.
The gossips is crazy. I don't know how they figure all of that out. I mean, there's got to be like separate worlds for every single time somebody is the gossip, and then you got to think about whether their thing is true.
But given what I did last night, I think
I'm trying to think about how Icy would end up dead in every world. Like picked by.
Icy had been demon picked, right?
Probably, yeah, like picked by a Vortox and cannot be next to a tea lady, or at least not next to a tea lady who protects them. Also cannot be the fool. Yeah, I mean, well, there's also the lycanthrope. No,
there is
but
also the lycanthrope, but I feel like if the demon picked
their
their bluffs, I'm interested in the gossip actually specifically. That was.
I mean, yeah, maybe Icy like chose. Is there a good character that has to wake every night? No, there isn't. I have no idea.
Wait,
Yeah,
what do you mean? There's a good character that has to wake every night?
Well, I'm just wondering, like, could Icy have just like chosen something and then like chosen to wake night 1 and then not night 2 and then like died to that? But there's no character that like you can force your own death in that way.
I think you can just say I choose not to wake, right?
Well, right, but like that doesn't guarantee. Like that's what I did, right? I chose to wake and then I chose not to wake, but that doesn't guarantee my death. So I don't think there's any character where you can just guarantee.
That is true. I don't think you can guarantee. Yeah, you are correct. Yeah.
So yeah, potentially just a demon kill.
You can set yourself up for a world where you're a gossip kill or a demon kill, but
yeah. But I do think it's interesting that Icy like cannot be protected by a tea lady. So I think Icy's neighbors are potentially interesting if either of them haven't woken. There's probably a reason why they're not.
Given what your information was and the fact that Furrow lived, that means that Catto has either collapsed into a tea lady or someone had picked Furrow on night 1, and so Furrow was Devil's Advocate protected, correct?
How would Catto have collapsed?
Or their leech. They could have been a leech.
That's true. How would Catto have collapsed into a tea lady?
They don't have to have. I had to go through the minions because I forgot about the leech, but
there's also Fool.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have Furrow's information actually.
Yeah, neither do I. I want to speak to some more people here.
Yeah, I need to speak to more people. I'll let you know what's up though. I'm trusting you wholeheartedly this game, so.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Sounds good. Thanks.
Good luck.
Good luck.
What? Yeah.
Yup. I've just been sleeping like a bear.
That makes sense, actually. It is kind of the time for them to go to sleep.
It is.
Same thing. I'm going for a very specific role. We'll see how she works.
I sort of am as well.
I might test it tomorrow. We'll see how she goes. We'll see how she goes.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, thank you very much. Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.
I feel like being able to collapse worlds that are convenient for us is helpful. Question mark?
Yeah, more. That would be more useful. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I have done a thing last night. How about
Necessarily.
you?
Not if either of his neighbors are a tea lady.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
True, but then how would that work with the?
All I'm
taking
saying
the
is we
demon
execute
kill?
Furrow again and we see what happens.
Regardless, I'm dead, and it doesn't matter too much. It's either monk or lycanthrope.
Yeah, monk or
That's the
lycanthrope.
case.
Yeah, sure.
And that's pretty good information.
Yep.
All right. Anyways.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Furrow?
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to.
I will also share I did not wake either night. I guess I could have forced you to die by saying I saw a specific token. Potentially, now that I think about it, but shrugs.
Well, okay. Would that have forced me to die? I guess if it was allowed, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It would have been better than sitting on my hands.
So, public information. I am
Hi.
one of 2 roles.
Welcome back. Against my better judgment, I have added a little bit of vodka to this cranberry juice.
Hell yeah! That is better
Oh, yeah.
judgment. That's my judgment.
Just a little bit, like maybe a shot and a half worth to an entire big tumbler.
Double and give it to the next person.
Don't hurt yourself, please.
I'm not gonna hurt myself. It's
We have Fat Tuesdays at home.
Yeah.
We have Fat Tuesdays on Sundays.
Anyway.
I just heard a very sad "No, we don't" from behind me.
Oops, I hit the wrong button. Hold on. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work because I have VC paste running. Well, never mind. You know how gossips work here.
Yep. Before everyone gets a chance to gossip, did anybody try to be the Undertaker last night by seeing Furrow as a specific token?
I did.
I would like to
wouldn't work
clarify.
because Furrow didn't die.
Yeah, an Undertaker could not have learned anything last night.
That's
not necessarily true.
Yeah, that okay.
A sober and healthy Undertaker could not have learned anything last night.
The Undertaker could only have learned something last night if someone died by execution yesterday, which is still undetermined.
Yeah, we do not know if Furrow died yet. Which
True. Okay, fine.
Soil and Shadric, you guys said that you tried to be Undertaker?
Yes. Not as my first choice, but yes.
I tried to as well.
Did you try to see a specific token more
Yes.
accurately?
Yes.
As what?
Damsel.
I tried to see Furrow as the monk.
Meow.
I
We
tried
are-
to see as Mathematician. Or not Mathematician, Clockmaker.
When you say you tried, you all failed, right?
Yes.
Local kitty says meow. Any gossips?
Yeah.
Matthew.
Yeah.
I would like to gossip that all 3 evil players are sat between Magmorta and Catto, clockwise inclusive.
Heard. Who else? Furrow.
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out how to phrase it. Go ahead to Ocean if you don't mind.
Sure. Ocean.
I would like to gossip that at least 5 good players did not wake up last night.
At least 5 good players did not wake up last night. Heard.
So here's a question. I see you didn't gamble anybody, did you?
No.
I will come up with my options. I either try to be the Undertaker, I tried to be Monk or Lycanthrope, or nothing happened.
We're gonna
It
go
was
back
the
to the
second.
Furrow.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we're still
I
doing
would like to gossip
here.
that none of the outsiders have stabilized at this point in time.
Heard. No outsiders have collapsed.
No outsiders collapse. Thank you.
Heard. Lucy.
If there's a gossip that had anything to do it.
Shadric.
I would like to gossip that Icy's death was not related to an evil ability.
Not. Evil ability. Heard.
So the point I was going to try and make is, if Icy is 100% dead, that has to be from an evil ability, right? It has to be from the demon.
No, it could be me superpositioning into a role, and then a gossip becoming true and pointing at me being the death.
Well, you couldn't
possible,
be
though?
the only possible gossip death, right?
I'm fairly sure. Rules question in this case: if a gossip becomes correct and that gossip goes through a kill, would the person who made that gossip superposition or collapse into the gossip?
If a things would have to happen to make that player collapse into a gossip first, which
Simply
may
having-
involve
yeah.
an extra kill being required to make the night work. It's complicated, but basically, if a gossip collapses and says a true statement, then we can assign who dies from there.
Secondary question: if a lycanthrope is in play and picks someone who cannot die, would that count as in no death occurring?
As far as the lycanthrope's ability is concerned, yes, which means the demon could still kill. Nominations are open.
I would like to nominate Furrow.
Why?
It seems that from other players trying to become the Undertaker by forcing a character token on Furrow, that was not a option available. Such that Furrow did survive execution yesterday for some reason. Now there are only 3 ways a person can survive execution twice in a row on this script. All 3 of them mean that we should never execute Furrow again. If we execute Furrow again, we can force him to collapse as well, or one of his neighbors to collapse as potentially, if not himself.
Furrow.
I'm understanding Oceaning's reasoning, and I agree with it. This should be tested to eliminate any of those possibilities.
We are looking for 6 votes today.
Slight caveat: if Furrow is the leech, he could later barber swap, and so there are potentially reasons to execute him, even if he does survive.
Yeah, but it confirms that there's a leech in play if you
It
want
does.
to make that world later on.
It's still good, but we should just, yeah.
Second call.
I would like to gossip that Magmorta is dead.
Magmorta is dead. Heard.
We'll interpret that however we wish.
Spicy.
I mean, we will interpret that at the given time, and if we have to look back in quantum states, we will. But remember, it'll all work out eventually.
I didn't say 5-5.
I just realized the script has the dreaded monk tea lady on it.
Furrow is executed. The following players have collapsed into a superposition wherein they can only be dead. Good night.
Cool.
All right.
That's pretty damn
Excellent.
good.
You know.
All right. We're making progress.
A little bit. Get our evil fix.
I hope we don't
Well,
get...
Technically we don't, because we have a monk, potentially.
Yeah. I
We
hope
get
we don't
Phoenix's pick along with the minions.
we don't need Icy's pick, that's right.
Icy's dead.
Phoenix, 3, Catto, Furrow, FC, Spruce. Is there any world in which FC could not wake could do something besides not waking? I don't think so.
The drunk?
The drunk clockmaker would not wake because they
The
still have
drunk
to think of the clockmaker.
Empath or math?
the drunk empath or math wouldn't not wake. MC could have
Sure.
died to the gossip.
Yeah, could have died to the... Yeah, I don't think
So
Epsi
we
can ever
do
wake
still need
again.
a choice from Epsi, I guess.
Do we?
There's no way that Epsi could have not woken last night and did wake tonight.
Yeah, I think that's valid if we're saying that the drunk is not doing those shenanigans.
Why? We still need a choice from everyone else.
Well, we need to... Right, but Phoenix could kill or something. I don't know. Phoenix picks Shadric.
Yeah, we still need a choice from everyone else, though.
We do. It's just, we needed to process this before we process anything else, because if Furrow kills somebody, then they don't get to make a choice.
That is not necessarily true.
Hmm.
I mean, if Furrow kills somebody, then yes, but...
Well, then we gotta get... Okay, you already said it.
Yeah, we need to find out what everything happens, because Phoenix could still be the lycanthrope, which means that Furrow's choice doesn't die. It depends on who chooses to wake up or not.
He's trying to collapse Ocean into being the mayor.
Yeah, we have no reason to get a choice from Epsi at this point, because...
Losi again is trying to learn a token on a player that can't have died, so no wake.
Drunk sleep. Yes. Yeah, Furrow can't have died. I mean, they're trying to test if Furrow survived due to being the fool or something.
Yeah. But I also be able to state that I received a prompt that a barber has died.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Ocean could be a barber.
I think Ocean is gonna be a barber. So...
well, let's make sure that Furrow wants to do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him just to...
Well, I would...
I already said. Do
Sure.
you want to receive that prompt?
Yes.
Okay.
Send it for us in the card.
Yeah, send it
so
for
that
us
we
in the
can
card.
keep track of it.
Just so we can keep track of it, but I wanted to make sure.
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's no way that Losi could learn drunk here. Even being a puzzle drunk or drunk. Undertaker, we are generally obeying the idea that a drunk townsfolk still has to look like they're working properly.
Yeah, they could receive like a batshit insane number, but they can't wake up inappropriately.
Spruce is gambling, Ocean is the mayor. Ocean is the barber now, so that cannot be true.
No wake. Ocean has collapsed.
Ocean's collapsed into barber. Phoenix is choosing Shadric. I think Shadric is going for gossip. Shadric and Losi seem like they both are.
Well, wait. Ocean could... No, yeah, Furrow's forcing Ocean to be a barber over the fact that Ocean could still be a fool.
Yes,
So
because
Ocean
Furrow's
is
making
dead.
a barber flop happen. A barber has died, Furrow and Matthew. Okay, cool. And because they are collapsed, I think we can tell them that their character has changed and what it has changed to.
Yes, they both have collapsed, so we will tell them what they are when we get to that point, which I guess we can do now.
Mag has chosen Shadric.
I'm gonna I'm gonna do that with calls because I think that's just easier in case they have questions.
Go ahead and process that. I'm gonna keep working on the spreadsheet.
Yeah, just don't be yapping what you're doing is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Please change your token. You are the poisoner. Which is
Okay,
to
so
say
I would
Matthew
collapse
is
and
collapsed.
also learn what I became. Not just that I would learn that I change.
Only
because the person you were swapping with has already collapsed.
You learn what happens if and only if the game has collapsed to a point where only one thing can happen.
Yes.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Yeah, that is the only thing that can happen if you swap with Matthew. Calling Matthew. Hi. Please
Hello.
change your token to Leech
Okay.
and pick a player.
I will pick. Oof. Hmm. Um. I will pick Catto.
All right, Catto, and we are dictating things because stuff is happening in worlds where only one outcome is possible. So we're just telling you what is happening.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Oh, that's the wrong token.
Ty makes a really good point, actually. Ocean can be the mayor if it bounces to the barber who dies.
Oh, yeah.
Ocean doesn't necessarily die here.
Or Phoenix killed the barber. Well, Phoenix picked Shadric. Okay, that's true. So Ocean is not collapsed to the barber.
Magmorta, the DA, has chosen Shadric. So Shadric
No,
cannot
Mayor's a bluff. Mayor's a bluff.
You're so right. You're so right. Mayor's a bluff. Yeah, Ocean is the barber. No, Phoenix is Shadric could be the barber.
Shadric could be the barber. Okay,
Shadric
fine.
can't learn full, but the barber is either Ocean or Shadric, and nobody dies.
I'm gonna change Shadric's token to barber as well, because one of the two of them has to be the barber.
3 was chosen by the poisoner before the barber swap, but given that 3 was already poisoned by the leech, that is irrelevant. 3 continues to no wake. Icy is dead. Catto, no wake. Epsy is already collapsed. Spruce is gambling. Ocean is mayor. Ocean cannot be the mayor, so Spruce must die. It's unclear whether Spruce died today or yesterday, but
Spruce
either
could still
way,
be the puzzle
Spruce-
drunk.
No,
could
no,
still be the
actually,
puzzle.
actually, if we allow Spruce to make this gamble, for this to be valid, Spruce has to be dead tonight. Spruce can't be dead last night, which means that Epsy has to be the drunk. Or Spruce is the puzzle drunk.
Yeah, this means it's not collapsing there.
Right. So, we can't force Epsy to be the clockmaker and Spruce to be the gambler who died last night. I don't think there's any way we can force Spruce to not wake up here.
No.
So, yeah, so that Spruce must have died tonight to his own ability.
Wait, why?
No, because the Spruce is still puzzle drunk.
Yeah, Spruce could be the puzzle drunk.
God damn it. We still have to figure out the puzzle drunk.
Yes.
Catto's gonna probably end up being the puzzle master. But Matthew chose to host Catto, so if Catto's the puzzle master, Catto's poisoned. Huh. You know what could be the situation? That Spruce was... Spruce would have been puzzle drunk when he made the gamble today, if Catto's the puzzle master. I'm just spinning worlds here. Sorry.
You're good. Are we good on the spreadsheet at the moment?
I think so. Shadric has to not wake. Losi has to sleep. There's no way that Losi could learn drunk because nobody died by execution. Nobody could have died.
So I'm gonna send Shadric, 3, Catto, Epsy, Ocean, and Losi that they don't wake.
Yeah, I don't think we can collapse anything any further right now.
Shadric, 3, Catto, Epsy, Ocean, and Losi all do not wake.
Given that Catto is now poisoned, Catto can die by execution or by at night.
Bruce gets a got it for that gamble. Wait, what's the night order? I have to say. Okay, the DA goes before the Lycan. I was gonna say, because that could collapse stuff, but DA goes before Shadric could have died to Phoenix.
Yeah.
And
Right.
Phoenix could still just be the monk.
Yes, Phoenix could... Basically, if Phoenix is the monk, then... If Phoenix is the monk, then Ocean is dead and is the barber. If Phoenix is the lycanthrope, then Shadric is dead and is the barber.
Kind of need notes of these.
This is probably good to specially mark down, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna... mark... these. I'm gonna call it... These two are entangled because one of them must be the barber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Spruce is not necessarily dead yet because... Right. Nobody else is learning any information that we have to make drunk, so Spruce is probably just going to end up being a drunk magnet.
Yeah. And then everybody else cannot be the barber.
Yeah, if Spruce wakes up tomorrow night, then that means Spruce can only be a Droizened gambler.
Hmm.
It just depends on whether Spruce wakes up tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Hmm.
If he says he doesn't wake up, then he died tonight.
Yes.
Okay. I think that covers everything, because I see a bunch of thumbs up, except on the people that we called or that are dead.
I think so.
So, one player died tonight for sure, we don't know which.
Right. We know it's one of two, but we can't confirm which at the moment.
All right. Fun, fun, fun. All right, let's go wake him up.
The demon knows they're the demon, right? And not just a minion?
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yes, the evil team decides what roles they learn people as.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff.
Hi.
Or CERN, or whatever, wherever we're doing this at. Please continue to not look up the Clocktower, to not make everything come crumbling down. For the following players' superpositions have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead. 5 minutes today.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
okay, that's really good.
All right.
Hello.
How do puzzle guesses work?
If somebody wants to try to force themselves to be the puzzle master, they say that they guess a player and learn another player. And, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
God, Pepsi.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Does anybody want to
Hi.
chat? Losi, do you want to chat?
Sure.
Oh, you'll love Losi. I love Losi.
And then I have not woken since then.
You learned a 5, I see.
Yep.
That's a clockmaker then.
Yes. Or an empath or mathematician who died night 2. Or the drunk.
I guess that's also possible.
But yeah. Most likely the clockmaker.
Yep. Cool.
I mean, in a Vortox world, it's probably a Vortox Clock 5, because Clock 5 is very unlikely. That's as far as you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't woken at all?
I'm not. And if I'm the gossip, then I did gossip that townsfolk
Oh,
received a
that's
5.
true. I remember that.
I heard that from Spruce.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, figured. All right.
But yeah,
Sounds
good to know whether I'm a townsfolk. Yep. All right. Bye.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Thanks.
Evil. Either way,
Yeah,
we can execute it. We shouldn't execute him because Wacky. We should execute him because we can see further the leech house and if Wacky has collapsed.
That's actually a really good idea, yeah, because if Catto is the tea lady, then 3 would also survive execution.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, there wouldn't be a bad kill at all.
Yeah, if 3 does end up being the mathematician, we more than likely have a leech. Or
Yeah.
a Vortox.
Epsi seems certain it had to be Vortox earlier because
his death.
It is hard to find a world where if Icy was a demon kill, how that happened when it hadn't been solidified what kind of demon it is or something.
Mhm.
But that would mean Icy would have to be a demon kill, and there are still a few other worlds.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is fun.
Yep.
But it's like a workout for you, Elbar. This is gonna feel kind of good. You're gonna be sore after this.
Yeah, this is definitely brain hurty.
Yeah.
It's fun just to reminisce the possibilities because you do kind of have to force stuff to get done in this.
Yeah.
Which
Once I started
become a problem if people do not do
my
it.
head was hurting a lot until I started receiving at least information that to me made sense, and I went, "Oh wait, this is really fun now." All right.
No,
all
that
right.
that makes sense. I will furlough gossiping. I will furlough puzzle master guessing. The only thing I can't control is if I am an outsider, and if I ever die, the demon says I get a barber swap. That could fuck things up. But then you would.
That
die
would also
that
mean
night.
then in that world, then I am poisoned or receiving misinformation, which is also great information.
You would die that night if the demon forced that to happen, or for some reason I'm a damsel, which
Yeah.
the demons would also have to force into play.
All right. Yep. It's pretty fun. All right.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Feel the plan.
Yeah, I'm hoping it'll work out because I'd love to see a mayor win on Quantum.
It would be great.
It would be.
Um,
Will it happen though?
I think
is
what
the
we
question.
do is try and wait and see if there are like more than 2 people who have never woken up alive on final 3, and just pray.
yeah.
Yeah, it's open.
All right, I'll see you later.
Go talk to people. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess, what have your numbers been?
I mean, exactly what I told you, but maybe
Just
other
been to
people
zero
would
every
find
night?
reasons to want to lie about that. I mean, I don't know.
There's always a reason. You can come up with an infinitum reasons to lie in this game for every particular reason you feel like.
Yeah. How about you? You waking?
No. I'm not. Okay. And unless if evil has forced me to be a different character, I'm not going to do much more this game. It's
Welcome back, town. You know how the gossips go.
You heard the kitty? Matthew.
I would like to gossip that a good player's ability has prevented at least one death.
Good player's ability. Okay. Heard.
Bro.
I would like to gossip that at this exact moment, there are 3 players dead.
There are 3 players dead. Heard. Anyone else?
Shadric?
I would like to gossip that there are at least 2 players that cannot die right now.
Cannot die.
At all or specifically to execution?
At all.
Okay. Heard.
Oh. Hello?
I would like to guess that Catto is the puzzle drunk and Shadric
let's-
is the demon.
Let's get Clef in here too.
Okay.
This is probably gonna... Okay, hi. Repeat what you just said.
I would like to guess that Catto is the puzzle drunk and learn that Shadric is the demon.
Catto is the puzzle drunk and Shadric is the demon?
Yes.
Cool. That happens.
Thank you.
Catto is not the puzzle drunk,
Yes.
and Losi is the puzzle master.
Which I think that means that Spruce has to be the puzzle drunk.
Probably.
But no, it
we
depends
can
on what
figure-
happens tonight.
We figure that out at night, but
Yes.
Losi is the puzzle master.
Excellent.
Really risky in this script.
Alright, any other gossips? Phoenix?
I'll gossip a very good happy birth to Elbar.
I don't know if I can accept that.
Hard.
Aw.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't know if that's a valid gossip.
Yeah, it's...
Go on with it.
So I was told to make a puzzle guess. Or sorry, I went up and asked to make a puzzle guess, and they said no.
Oh,
Oh.
interesting.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, can you repeat that, Sueli?
I asked Elbar and Clef to make a puzzle guess, and they told me no.
Ooh.
Scary.
I think that means we don't have a Baron.
So either we don't have a Baron, or somebody else has already puzzle guessed and it's worked, or Puzzle Master's a demon bluff.
Yep. But if it's not a demon bluff, if it is a demon bluff, that means there's no Baron.
That's also true, yeah.
Yeah, since
Or,
Sueli was able to go for it, it also means that there's probably other outsiders who have collapsed. Probably
There could be-
drunk, more than likely.
Like,
Would
Sueli Losti
anyone-
could be just not the Puzzle Master. Like, they could have been collapsed or something else by, like, a gambler or something like that.
Would anyone want to come forward as stating that they made a puzzle guess prior to Losi? Okay.
That's good.
Noms are open if I haven't said that yet.
What are the reasons for no death? It's Monk, Fool, Tea Lady, and Sinking, right? Oh, and
Mayor.
Yeah.
Puka thing.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
also no guarantee there was actually no death.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think.
Yeah, there's also
What?
Monk, yeah.
Yeah, what worlds exist where that would happen? Yeah, Monk can hit Puka twice.
A poison Puka, that'd be funny.
Burrow?
Yeah.
I would like to nominate Ocean.
Sure, why?
We said we weren't going to be bothering with me for states. I believe, based off of things that I've spoken with Ocean about, it wouldn't be a bad idea to start looking elsewhere. While I'm not thinking they are necessarily a candidate for evil, we need to start ruling out some possibilities, I guess. Test and find out, right?
Yeah. Furrow is exactly right. I've been gambled, and the gambler is still alive, meaning that more than likely we're both good, but if I'm evil, the gambler has to be drunk in some way. I will be aiming towards the role that the gambler gambled me as. I would argue that we should execute 3 today, because 3 is lying about his information to people.
Oh? Okay.
Alright, we are looking for 6.
Three? How have you been lying?
Not enough.
Presumably quite
I
easily.
think I've only told like 2 people my info.
Yeah.
I would nominate 3, but not
Yeah.
for that reason. If I could.
Spruce?
Yeah, could I nominate 3? I don't necessarily think it has to be anything about lying. I think this actually is just a very good kill, because if they survive, we close a lot of worlds very quickly. We cement a good chunk of players as good. I think we all kind of know why. But we don't have to do this. We can do something else too.
3?
I personally also think this is a good shoot just for like science reasons, but with the asterisk of every shoot we do that isn't like outside of this little area is a shoot of not an evil player. So like tentative, let's do this, but like we gotta get moving at some point.
Damn good
Alright,
point
we're
right there.
still looking for 6. 6 is enough. 3's on the block.
Why was 3 scared of 5?
3 squared meals a day.
Who's squaring me? I'm not a square.
Weird.
Not yet.
Well, you weren't
Not
there.
until I'm
that's
done
for
with
sure.
you.
10.
10.
Five. All right, 3 is executed. Spreadsheet real quick. Hold on. The following players have the following players' superpositions have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead. Right.
Okay.
Cool.
I think that's good.
Wait,
Huh?
Only be dead.
only be dead. Oh,
Okay.
Doesn't that mean 3 has to be the fool?
No, not necessarily, because 3 might be dead still. 3 hasn't survived execution. It's just not clear what's happened to 3.
I don't think that's the intent of how quantum works.
That is indeed how it works. It means that if someone else wakes up and learns a role tonight, as in being the Undertaker, then 3 can't be the fool. But if for some reason all of the people still didn't wake, then 3 might still be alive, might have survived. We can't determine that yet.
Okay, I'll take your word on that. I'm not sure if I agree, but I'll take your word on that.
That is how I believe it to work.
But 3 doesn't survive anymore.
It just, yes, indeed. It means that 3 cannot survive execution again. Yeah, if Shadric is the fool, then basically if the fool collapses anywhere else, then 3 dies. And yeah. Just have to keep a note that 3 was executed on that day. So let's get some choices.
I'm waking everybody up.
Excellent.
Give me
And
I'm clicking around the circle.
Ty and Spectator, someone else might have lost their full life if Shadric was attacked by the lycanthrope. Or if...
Losi cannot wake anymore, right?
Yes, Losi's locked in as Puzzle Master. Spruce has to be the gambler, so we can just
The
prompt
puzzle
Spruce.
drunk gambler specifically.
Yes, Spruce has to be puzzle drunk. So we can just prompt Spruce to do something.
I mean, he's only going for that. Okay, he's gambling 3 as the empath, but he's puzzle drunk, so it doesn't matter.
It does matter because he can decide whether he wakes up or not.
True, but like, it doesn't matter unless he says he doesn't wake up. It doesn't matter.
Right. Actually, if he says he doesn't wake up, unless he was attacked by the demon or the lycanthrope, like that could
He
collapse.
died to a gossip.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Nobody good. Nobody who can be the gossip the true thing today. But the gossip goes after the gambler, so Spruce could have been dead yesterday.
Yes.
If
All right,
that
Furrow
is
poisons Spruce. Doesn't matter. Spruce is the puzzle drunk. Matthew attacks Spruce. Spruce can only be dead.
Yeah. There's no way that Spruce could survive here.
Mag protects Furrow. Okay, sure. You already on that. Okay. Catto, no wake. Phoenix picks Catto.
So
3, no wake or choose Furrow. Choose Furrow wasn't even a valid backup. Ocean, no wake. Shadric learns a 3. I don't think that's a valid choice considering he hasn't woken up before. Oh wait, no, he's trying to force.
Yeah, he's trying to be.
He's trying to
Cannibal.
force 3 into something that learns a number.
Yeah. That
But
there
3 isn't a
is
valid
no
number.
drunk, and our puzzle drunk is spoken for, so we have no floating misinformation.
Yeah, so
Shadric's thing is just invalid.
A 3 cannot be a valid number here, because Puzzle Master and Poisoner are the only things that... Well, Poisoner, nobody was poisoned yesterday. Leech Host doesn't wake. Yeah, 3's not a valid option.
Yeah, 3, the player, has never woken up, so a cannibal can't learn something that...
True.
A cannibal can't wake up from the same ability.
True, so which means he also can't learn Mathematician.
Yeah,
so
we don't have the out...
Sleeps.
We don't have the out of a puzzle drunk cannibal that learns whatever bullshit.
Yeah, so Shadric sleeps.
Yes.
Which... Oh, Matthew
Gossip Fool, Cannibal, Barber.
Matthew wants a rules question. I'm gonna call him.
Right.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay, so because I've never played this before, I don't know how it works for good players. Is it that like they give you multiple choices of what they might pick, and then you tell them one of those is true?
They give us, in order of preference, what happens to them in the night. Ideally, they give us multiple, but if they've been doing the same thing, they might only give us one. And then we do confirm what happens to them. We'll either say, you don't wake, or we send them a number back, or in particular cases, if they're like in a role that picks a player and we've never told them that they can't do that, we might just do got it if we acknowledge what they sent is valid.
So if I sent you like I do not wake up or I pick Ocean, would you send back you pick Ocean, or would you just send back got it?
We would send back
we would tell you what happens.
Yeah,
okay, that's what I needed to know. Thank you.
And it might just be you don't wake up.
Okay, thanks.
But we would tell you the words you don't wake up. But yeah.
Or you do not wake, but it doesn't matter.
Okay, so Catto, no wake.
There we go.
So here's the really interesting thing. Phoenix has just chosen Catto, who is the leech host. So that means, because the game always collapses into states where the game continues, that means that either, if Phoenix is the lycanthrope, then Catto is precisely the faux pas.
And would have had to have been the faux pas the entire game, which would be incredibly silly with a barber swap, but it could happen. It's valid.
Yes, that is how it would have to work out. So either Phoenix is the lycanthrope and Catto is the faux pas, or Phoenix is not the lycanthrope. Either way, Furrow's kill goes through.
Matthew's kill goes through.
Yes. Matthew's kill goes through. Because no lycanthrope can have overridden it tonight.
Right, yeah. So Spruce is dead.
Yes, Spruce is dead as hell. I'm going to put the faux pas token on Catto, because I mean, if Icy is the lycanthrope and Phoenix is the monk, then the faux pas is long gone.
Then the faux pas doesn't matter, yeah.
And there's nothing else, I think, that would affect that the faux pas would affect.
I don't think so. Nobody's claiming to be an empath.
Yeah, so we need to confirm to Shadric that he no wake.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta confirm to everybody that sent us info that they don't wake.
Yeah. So...
But Spruce is the only collapsed death tonight, yes?
I think so. If Phoenix is the lycanthrope, then Shadric could still be the fool who didn't die, in which case...
Ocean's the barber.
In which case 3 dies. And so, if that is ever confirmed, then Ocean and 3 will die immediately.
Yes. Alright. Shadric doesn't wake. Learns doesn't wake. Phoenix just gets it. Got it. Shadric no wake. 3 no wake. Catto no wake. Bruce got it already. Ocean no wake. Okay, so you do not wake. Goes to Shadric. goes to 3, goes to Catto, goes to Ocean. And those are the only players that no longer, or continue to not wake. That are alive and not collapsed. Yes?
I think that's correct.
Alright.
I think so.
We wake up to a dead spruce.
Dead spruce, no one else is confirmed yet.
Okay.
I'm saying the demon killed Icy. If what Phoenix is claiming is correct, then both Icy and Phoenix can both either be the monk or the lycanthrope. If Phoenix is the lycanthrope, if Phoenix could be the lycanthrope, and since he picked Magmorta, and Icy still collapsed, Magmorta could never have died. And I purport that because Magmorta is evil.
There's also a
Good
faux pas.
morning, Ravenswood Bluff. The following players' superpositions have collapsed in a state where they can only be dead. Spruce.
That's
We'll
a
give
shame.
you 5 minutes today.
All right. Be the empath.
Maybe. What's up with you?
I'm the gambler who gambled you as the empath.
So I could be the drunk, or I could be something else. Who did you? So you get
what with the numbers?
Ocean?
You were claiming zeros, correct?
Yeah.
The reason where the world in which you're not lying and you are trying to go for empath zeros, or you were claiming zeros, yeah? Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. The other world is that you cannot be. It would mean Phoenix has to be evil, right? Because the only way you could be the empath is if you were receiving above a 0, right? You'd have to be getting a 1 or a 2, so you can't be the empath by that. So that would mean to me that either Wacky or Phoenix is evil, and obviously I'm going to fall on the side of Phoenix given the execution so far.
Sure. It's also possible. I mean, maybe unlikely. Actually, now that I think about it, a demon can still like kill and collapse into a world where the kill happens and goes through, right? Like if no one chose you in the night, then you would have no reason to be protected. There's no worlds where you would survive the kill and you would just die from the demon.
That's also entirely possible. I could have been a demon kill. But yeah, that's my information.
All right. Wait, can I ask
my accounts, if I was not a demon kill, you cannot be the empath. Which either means you're lying, which is a possibility that I have to consider, but you obviously shouldn't consider. Or that Phoenix is evil because you could not be the empath. There was no world in which you could be an empath with zeros because one of your neighbors is evil.
Got you.
Yep.
Can I tell you something that I just realized?
Sure.
Since you're dead, there's like 0% chance of you being a minion. I am not actually waking in the night. I'm just trying to go for Damsel and claiming a world that wakes.
Fuck me. Oh, damn. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, sorry. I just realized, I can tell you that now. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. I was so between you and what Phoenix was claiming. But honestly, that's probably fine. I think that gives more credence to my first 2 gambles being correct. And I did gamble someone.
Reveal if it actually makes sense.
So I think that you're.
Yeah, I was just trying to get you to.
I think that you're right. I think
we have to have a. I think 3 has to be the fool since we didn't force somebody to be a cannibal or an Undertaker.
Yeah.
Because we have a barber between Shadric and Ocean, and Catto has to be Gossip, Cannibal, or Undertaker, but we didn't force her to be Cannibal or Undertaker, so she has to be the Gossip.
Sorry, one more time?
So... Oh, wait, hold on.
Again, if 3 is the fool, then an Undertaker or Cannibal could have still had nothing.
Right, and we need one of Cannibal or Undertaker, because Catto has to be Gossip, or one of those 2, and one of Shadric Rosen has to be the other one.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
So 3 has to be the fool.
Because a Cannibal or Undertaker, one of them is forced, and well, no, not necessarily, because a Cannibal, if 3 is the Gossip, then got executed, and the Cannibal gained the Gossip's ability, a sober Cannibal still wouldn't have learned anything, right?
Okay, so if 3 is the Gossip, for
Three
sake
doesn't
of
have to.
argument, 3 is the Gossip, then Catto can be the Fool, and Shadric can be the Cannibal, Undertaker, and Oceans of Arbor. Okay, you're right.
It's just like, it's another, well, we have some things that are entangled now, and if one of these strings gets pulled, all of it will fall into place.
Okay. It's very close to all falling into
It
place.
is. We've got a tangled web now.
But 3 cannot be the Undertaker, because the Cannibal would have learned something last night.
Yes, that's correct.
So 3 cannot be Undertaker.
That is correct. So basically, if 3 is the Gossip, then there can still be a sober Cannibal.
Okay. We did narrow it down a little bit here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, welcome back, town. Welcome back, town. We just had to have a little powwow. Everything's fine, and I do
Everything's
legitimately
fine.
mean that. Oh,
Don't
I
panic.
got a
You're
stretch
fine.
redeem at
Breathe.
some point that I missed, so let me do that real quick. Thanks, Linear.
Yeah, stretch, hydrate, take a breath.
Thanks for the stretch, Linear. What's up, Spruce?
I was going to give Town my information if they will receive it. Or
Sure.
at the very least, I won't go through all my information. I was the gambler. I have gambled 3 times. I will not reveal those roles until later in the game for reasons.
Do you think you died due to your own ability last night?
I think I died to my own ability. I am not certain. I would really like to narrow down the demon type because that would change a lot of things for me, but I cannot be the leech host.
I'm pretty sure that it has to be a Vortex.
If you did die to your own ability, I think technically you could have died from any of the nights that you gambled.
Yes. But more
Yes.
specifically, though, he only died this night, and I believe you've only gambled good players, or good characters more accurately,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, I've only gambled good characters.
So he has to have lived nights 2 and 3 by gambling good players, if that makes sense.
Spruce,
Even if
well, the thing is,
drunk.
From my understanding of how this works, though, if Spruce gambles someone who hasn't collapsed, then that gamble won't kill Spruce until that person collapses into a
Yes.
roll that is not the one that he gambled.
But let's say he gambles me as the drunk. If I was evil, I never have the chance to be the drunk, and therefore he must die when he gambles me. If I'm good and he gambles me as the drunk, he may or may not be alive.
that's true. The only caveat to that is that Spruce was not. Spruce could have been not collapsed into the drunk. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Spruce
obviously
could have been
we
the
can
drunk or
always
the
say that
gambler.
a particular player is drunk or poisoned.
Yeah.
That is true, yeah.
I don't think I've heard any
if I was the drunk,
type.
I was killed by a demon or something.
Yeah. Any gossips?
Yeah.
Yes,
Matthew.
I would like to gossip that. Oh, I didn't write one down today. Shoot. I would like to gossip that there is a mayor in play.
Okay, heard.
Burrow.
I would like to gossip that there's only 2 outsiders.
Heard.
Shadric.
I would like to gossip there are 6 players alive.
Heard.
Nomination.
Do
trophy.
all the people that have gossiped, have all of you never woken up?
I have never woken up.
I have not woken up.
I have also not woken up.
I have not woken up.
I
If
have not
we
woken up.
get an execution
dead.
today,
They
are
said
one of
specifically
you willing
gossip
to
zone.
back into something like Undertaker or Cannibal?
I have been trying every single day.
Well, okay. That's good information.
Second call for nominations.
I nominate Magmorta. I think Magmorta is, in my mind, the highest likely evil candidate, outside of potentially one of our 3 quasi gossips and Phoenix. So I'd like to execute Magmorta and see what happens.
Mag?
The only reason I would be the highest candidate would be Lycan picked and I'm evil, or I'm Lycan picked and I'm a faux pas. So it's like a 50-50 between the two. As far as I wanted to do a trust fall with Shadric, it didn't work out. I've been trying to go for Tea Lady, and now I understand that Cat is trying to do the same thing. So one of us has to be that, and one of us has to be something else.
All right, we're looking for 5.
We gotta shoot somebody.
Oh, I'm aware.
All right, 5's enough.
I did tell 2 people that I would like to test the Tea Ladyship, but whatever, at this point.
Final call for nominations.
I think it's possible that Phoenix is the evil one out of these 2.
Shadric.
Yeah, that's possible, but I would like to see both of them dead.
I would like to know what the information is that would make me look bad, but okay.
It's what I want to
Final
run
call,
tonight,
10.
right? It's Phoenix claiming to have picked you, and Phoenix still being able to be the lycanthrope, but Icy
But
collapsed.
again, there's still the faux pas.
So the faux pas could be anywhere if
Yeah.
Phoenix is a lycanthrope, right? So there's a super bit.
Yeah, and the Tea Lady is a really good faux pas.
Magmorta is executed. The following players' superpositions have collapsed in a state where they can only be dead. Magmorta, good night.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay then.
All right. We're making progress.
Yep.
So, we still aren't sure which of Icy and Phoenix is the monk and which is the lycanthrope.
Right.
But we do know that if Phoenix is the lycanthrope, then the faux pas is exactly catto. If Phoenix is the monk, we can't say. If Icy is the lycanthrope, we can't say where the faux pas is. 3, if Phoenix is the lycanthrope, then that means Shadric is dead and is the more stuff has just got to it's just got to happen to start narrowing these worlds down. Ocean, no wake. Matthew.
Phoenix chose Matthew, so no matter what, the demon kill goes through.
Phoenix dies, and
well, which is Phoenix.
Yeah.
So that collapses. We cannot determine which of them is the lycanthrope and the monk.
Not yet. Not until some other stuff happens that might suggest that Phoenix killed Shadric. If we can figure that out,
Shadric tries to learn Tea Lady, which cannot happen, so doesn't wake.
Burrow chose 3, so yeah. If Burrow had chosen Shadric, then that would be good.
Yeah, true that.
The second choice is no wake, so...
Does that mean things start collapsing?
I think so. I think that means that Shadric cannot be the Undertaker.
Correct.
Because he can't be Droizened, and he can't
cannot
learn...
No, he could be a poisoned Undertaker from Mag. Not Mag, sorry, Cannibal.
Poison Cannibal.
Yeah, Cannibal.
Yeah,
Cannibal
you're right. Yes, that's right. That can absolutely be true. So that would
Shadric
mean...
cannot be the Undertaker, though, but he can be the Cannibal.
I think that's what has to happen, because that's his first choice.
Yes, Shadric is the Cannibal.
Shadric is the Cannibal who's currently poisoned due to his own ability. And that also collapses 3 as the Fool.
Hold on. So Shadric is the Cannibal, which means Phoenix is the Monk.
That, yes, because Shadric is waking up. So Phoenix is the Monk. I see.
So Phoenix is the Monk. Icy is the Lycanthrope. Ocean is the Barber who's dead.
3 has to be the Fool who survives execution.
3 is the Fool that... Okay. No ability. Oh, this is so good.
Yeah! It's all falling into place, baby!
That's everybody!
Is it?
No, it's not Catto. But it might still be Catto.
So I'm still updating things on the spreadsheet. Matamorta's dead. Icy is dead. Spruce is dead.
So, Shadric is alive.
Shadric is currently alive.
Ocean is dead from a couple nights ago. Catto can be the Gossip or the Undertaker.
Yes. Phoenix chooses Matthew.
Didn't we say that somebody else has to collapse into death depending on things that happen?
Yes. So let's run through things again. Phoenix chose, but it doesn't matter. Phoenix isn't the Lycanthrope. Phoenix didn't kill anybody. And Icy attacked an evil player. We can't collapse the faux pas. That's fine. It
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Icy's dead anyway.
And that means that Ocean died on night 3 to the demon. And yeah, 3 is the Fool who survived. So 3 is still alive. And yeah, I think that we're good. We don't have any Lycanthrope kills.
So Shadric learns Tea Lady, yes?
Yeah, Shadric has to learn Tea Lady. Catto is the only one who is uncollapsed, but Catto is poisoned, so we're never going to be able to figure it out.
If she can't be the Undertaker because she would have learned something by now.
Yes.
So she has to be the Gossip.
I think that's true.
And she never made a Gossip, so we don't have to retroactively go back to before she was the Leech Host.
What? Yeah, that's true. That's true. So we can't... Yeah, okay. Shit.
Hooray, everybody collapsed! We did it! We did it!
We did it, Reddit!
Yeah, we did it.
So now we just have a normal game of Clocktower.
So now we tell 3 that he doesn't wake. We tell Catto that she doesn't wake. Well, I'm just gonna say got it to that.
So at this point, we stop asking people for choices entirely.
And we just tell them everything, yeah, because there's only one world.
Sick. This is sick.
And no other collapses into death.
No, I don't think so.
Right, Matthew...
FC's never been attacked. Losi's never been attacked.
Matthew picks
Catto's
Spruce.
never been attacked.
Catto
yeah.
as host. Okay, and then none of Furrow's picks...
The demons killed Icy,
yeah.
Ocean, and Spruce in that order, right?
Yes.
And then Phoenix.
And then Phoenix, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Let's do it.
It feels like we should have more dead for day 5.
It does. We've had 3 execution survivals.
Yeah. Do any of those collapse? 2 of them were Furrow, 1 of them was 3. So no, none of them. Furrow when he was the leech, and 1 was.
Yep.
So nothing collapses here.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Awesome.
Let's get to it.
Did we get everything? I think we got everything.
Hey, maybe we can have this done before midnight.
Yeah. All right. Let's go. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. The following players' superpositions have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead: Phoenix and Ocean.
Oh, God.
Oh.
We'll give you 4 minutes today.
Wow.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
Me either.
I wasn't either. I didn't even get the chance to choose not to wake up last night. I think there's a poisoner in the game, or the demon's a pucka.
Why do you think that?
I think we can come out with it.
If you want to do it, Spruce.
Yeah, I gambled Ocean as the mayor on night 2. So the fact that they didn't get to choose there, I still had to consider a world where they were a pucka. So I was holding that, but that does. This is interesting.
I think because of the icy thing.
Gambler is kind of pucka proof because they pick before the pucka poisons.
Is that true? Does Gambler pick before?
Yep.
How do I see the night order?
Go into settings, and
It's a bit of a pain if you're a player, but I can verify that that's true.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Go into settings, go to
I turned
game,
it on, but I lost
and then turn on show night order sheets, and then you can.
The tea lady.
Honestly, I really think that's drunk.
I have no idea if it's drunk, but I am an Undertaker now. I finally woke up.
That is highly interesting.
It is possible.
Yeah. Either way, I'm gonna share this with you because Sueli is essentially covering for you. Sueli did actually manage to do a Puzzle Master Gas Day 3.
Oh.
Picked Wacky as the drunk, and you as the demon, and it went through. So
if Wacky's not the drunk, then I'm not the demon.
Yep. Which?
True.
Epsy is, I think, confirmed as Clockmaker, who did have, who claims that they have a 5.
Yeah.
But they're still trying to figure out Vortox worlds or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Sueli seems to be leaning into a Vortox world for some reason.
Sueli made a puzzle master guess. Sueli has hard collapsed into Puzzle Master, I believe.
Oh, I thought Sueli was told no.
Yeah, that was a bluff.
that was a lie.
Because Sueli's trying to make it look like there's a damsel. We know there's no damsel.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, thanks.
Yep.
Egg, Shadric, Catto, and Matthew. See, I did pick last night, but I didn't get confirmation. So
Both Monk and Lycan will go before the demon. So you did Magmorta, Shadric, and who else after that?
Sorry, Catto and then Matthew.
Interesting.
Which, again, that last one didn't actually go through. So, yeah. So, has anyone else done anything so far?
I'm having trouble gathering information.
Okay.
Well, welcome back, town. Gossipy gossips. Matthew.
I would like to gossip that the tea lady is dead.
Gossip. Well,
Tea Lady is dead. Heard.
Cool, thank you, Clef. Burrow.
I would like to gossip that one outsider has collapsed.
Gossip heard.
Heard.
Shadric.
I would like to gossip that more than one outsider has collapsed.
Thank you. Nominations are open.
I would like to nominate. Oh, wait, I'm dead. Fuck.
What do you want? I'll nom for you.
Somebody I talked to today that has false information, or then probably Matthew.
You
Or
want me to
Matthew.
nominate Matthew? I can do that.
Not necessarily, but what else are people thinking? I guess
I would be happy to vote on Matthew. Sorry.
I agree. Based on Phoenix's also picks, yeah,
I do want to hear those. Yeah.
Okay, I can start from night 2 because I didn't wake up night 1. Mag, Shadric, Catto, Matthew.
high key. I can see you picking the entire evil team with those 4 plus the faux pas.
How do we know that Phoenix isn't the monk?
Yeah.
So it's possible that he's the monk, but the fact that he's dead means that the lycanthrope cannot have made another person die and prevent the demon kill. Does that make sense?
Right.
Also, the fact that we have 2 deaths here.
Could be a gossip collapsing,
Yeah, that could be the gossip collapsing.
which I don't even want to think about.
But how can the gossip collapse onto one person being the gossip kill?
I mean,
maybe
they chose not to
Okay.
wake up, and the demon, like, because Phoenix, did you choose?
Oh,
not to wake up,
right,
or
because
were you-
everybody else chooses to wake up, maybe.
Phoenix, did you choose not to wake up, or were you told you did not wake the night that you died?
The night I died, I wasn't told anything.
Yeah, no, Phoenix picked the night he died because.
Oh,
like,
sorry.
before
Sorry.
Human. Go ahead, Ocean.
I was muted.
I know
Let's
I
see
was
some
just saying Matthew
nominations,
might
please.
be evil. Matthew did gossip I was the mayor.
Second
which
call
is
for
probably why
noms.
I'm dead.
Oh, I didn't gossip
Three?
you with the mayor. I gossiped the mayor was in.
Three has had a hand up for a bit.
Matthew.
I don't have a nom, so if anyone has a nom, they
I
can
nominate
skip ahead.
Matthew.
Okay. Why?
Based on everything we're saying, so with Phoenix being dead and Ocean being dead, there has to be a collapsed. There has to be a collapsed gossip and a collapsed demon kill last night. And if Phoenix is indeed saying he picked Matthew, then Matthew, by the same logic of Magmorta, I think, must be evil.
All right, Matthew.
So I've never played Quantum before. I don't understand the full complexity of this game, but can anybody explain to me how we know Phoenix is a monk, or is a lycanthrope and not a monk? Because if
So
Phoenix
the
is a
point is-
monk, nothing's pointing at me being evil.
Yeah, the point is Phoenix could be a lycanthrope. And if Phoenix could be a lycanthrope and picked you, then Phoenix could be alive if you're good.
But Phoenix also could be a monk
Yes.
who picked me, and thus I didn't die because I'm good. It's possible that I collapsed into the gossip last night, which is why there was a second death.
It's possible.
But if people want to do this to clear out worlds, I'm fine with it.
All right, we're looking for 4 today. Three is not enough.
3 nominates Epsy.
Why?
I think this is another good shoot. Also, something about your info is weird to me. Maybe I'm not big brain enough to figure out what's going on there, but I think this is a fine place to go.
Pepsi?
I believe I'm confirmed by Spruce and Ocean's information as a good player.
I have gambled Epsi as a good character and survived.
Yeah.
Aye.
That means that I at least had the possibility to be a good character at that point, which if I were evil, I would not have. And I mean, yeah, I don't think my info is true, but like, of course it's not because I chose it. I think it's a Vortox game.
Make it
So,
quick.
if there was a possibility of Spruce being the drunk, then Epsi could be evil at the time of the gamble. Does that make sense?
That's potentially true. But Spruce can't have been the drunk now because he died to his ability. So.
All right.
Correct.
We're still looking for 4. Four is enough.
Epsi will nominate 3.
Why is that?
Yeah, I'm not a good kill. I would rather, just because like we're on probably 5. We have 2 more executions. We most likely have 2, if not 3 evils alive. I do not want to be executed here. Yeah. I think there are worlds where 3 is evil. They're not that strong.
Right?
Yeah. My info, by the way, is that I have a clock 5.
No defense, I don't think. We don't have a lot of info.
4 to tie, 5 to execute, 3 instead.
Yeah, I mean, the votes are not counting on this, which is fine.
Three is not enough to execute 3. What's up?
I would like to.
Let's get Clef here too.
Okay.
What's up?
Hello.
I would like to check something. Can I puzzle master guess Catto and learn Shadric?
You may not.
Okay, great. Thank you. Bye.
Or what they told me.
It depends on what was chosen. Yeah.
Final call for nominations. Okay.
Did you do a puzzle master guess 3?
Yeah, I want to confirm that it hadn't already been done, just to double check, and it hadn't. I mean, it had.
It hadn't.
Sorry.
5.
I would use my dead vote if we would lift it off of MC, because they have to be
Had
good in
or
their own
hadn't?
position. I do not like the voting.
It has. Sorry.
3.
Okay. Yes, Bruce, I agree that voting is not fun.
1.
Yeah.
Epsi is executed. Following players' superpositions have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead. Epsi, good night.
Yeah, I don't think we have an evil dead. The voting there was.
So here's the crazy thing. They think that vote was terrible because Epsi is indirectly confirmed good by Spruce.
Yeah.
But Shadric is about to learn a sober and healthy clock 5.
1.
1, you're right. You're right. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, and unless Furrow poisons Shadric, in which case we have to ask Shadric for something.
Yeah, that's true. No. Now that Shadric is collapsed, I think that we just treat him normally like a poison cannibal and give him whatever we want.
You can still do whatever you want with a poison cannibal.
Yeah, that's what I guess Shadric has not yet collapsed into 100% cannibal if he is poisoned tonight.
Then
which he's not.
Now he has to be the cannibal.
Well, let's see if Matthew kills him.
Well, yeah, it's true. Is that... Yeah, that's literally where we go next in the late order, even though it's 6.
Yep.
Shadric would be the correct kill here. And it is. Okay.
Shadric it is. Alright, yeah. They're never gonna get to replicate the clock number. That sucks.
And it would be huge to let them know that, the demon moved.
Yeah. And that maybe, just maybe, the clock 5 is true.
Yeah. Alright, that's a 2-minute night.
Hell yeah, we should definitely wait more time.
A little bit more time.
I think, we had like 10-minute nights, which is, I would say, pretty good for
Oh yeah,
Quantum.
we had some pretty damn good nights here.
But we should.
Matthew's claiming to not wake. Furrow's claiming to not wake. Everybody's claiming to not wake. So, like, we don't have to wait that long.
I think they're gonna start saying that I'm not even being prompted anymore. Maybe we've just all collapsed.
Yeah, and I'm happy with that.
Which, one thing I'm a little concerned about is I don't know if Matthew and or Furrow knows to say that we're not visiting them anymore. I don't know what they're bluffing. Why don't we just ask, just for the sake of it?
I think Matthew said, yeah, let's go ahead and call them.
I'm gonna grab Furrow. Hey.
Hey.
For the sake of our understanding, what are you bluffing?
Mayor.
Mayor, got it. So you are bluffing the waking patterns of a mayor.
Yes, the waking patterns of a mayor. Not waking at all.
Right. Keep in mind that when/if you would have collapsed into the mayor, we would eventually just stopped prompting you for choices. We would just not wake you at all.
Mm-hmm. So I'd say that's about now. Or
Excellent.
possibly last. Yeah.
Good luck.
All right, thank you.
And Matthew.
Might as well.
Hey.
Hello.
For the sake of our understanding, what are you bluffing?
Probably Pixie who saw gossip.
Pixie who saw gossip. Okay. Yeah, just keep in mind that if you ever were to collapse into a state where you can only be one thing, we would stop asking you for choices. We would just do it. So, like, if you immediately collapsed into Pixie, we would not have prompted you at all on night 2.
Yep, understood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just this is complicated.
Yes. All right,
excellent.
thanks.
Yeah, good luck. Cool.
That should be playing long enough now.
Yes, I think that is enough time padding.
But here they do.
Yeah.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. The following players have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead. Shadric.
Dang.
I was the
5 of you
Undertaker.
alive. We'll give you 2.5 minutes today.
Shadric, what's your information?
I only saw Magmorta as the tea lady.
See.
Don't like that.
I think it's a
No, it's not good at all.
I think it's a Vortex game.
Agreed.
Okay, Vortex Poisoner, possibly.
Mm-hmm. A vote. 3.
My vote is currently on Matthew.
Yeah, 3. Mine is on Matthew now since 3 whispered me and Knight. I was evil last time we did this and pretended to be Puzzle Master and got caught because Ocean did a real puzzle guess. So 3
That's
went
funny.
into double check, and then 3 couldn't. So they believe you, Lucy.
So that's fair. Though 3 is claiming to have received information, right?
I think so. Yes.
So if you want to test that, you should do a puzzle master guess because you have not woken up. Because 3 can never have been a puzzle master, right? If they received information.
Who should I guess then?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm the puzzle master. I already made a guess. It's
I'm
up to
gonna
you.
guess you.
Okay. All right. See ya.
All right. Goodbye. Hi, I'd like to make a puzzle master guess.
Sure. We've been trying to get Clef in, but sure, go for it.
All right, so Ellie.
Well, so the way Puzzle Master works in this is you say who you're guessing and who you learn.
Oh, okay. I guess Saweli and learn Furrow.
You may not do that.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Good.
I think we just go for our best demon candidates and we see what happens.
Yep. We all got the atheist token, right, Townsfolk?
Yeah.
Clearly.
Okay.
Guys, I drew the atheist token. What does this mean?
Yeah, I got.
I'm like, I'm just gonna triple check that I haven't fucked this up this entire game.
I mean, it could be an atheist. We don't know.
This one
Exactly,
game,
yeah.
I drew a token and I was like about to make a joke that I was like, haha guys, I got the drunk token, we have to re-rack. Then I looked at my token, it was the drunk token. And I was like, man.
Too many times that it said, hey, this isn't the demon token, and I was the demon. It's fine.
No.
As long as you're joking
Well-
about it, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I have the leech token down right now, so. I guess I could still be the Puka in theory. I mean townsfolk.
Oh, so you're saying it's a devil or a mastermind data thing? We should execute you.
Exactly.
Welcome back, Tom. What's up, Catto?
I cannot make a puzzle master guess.
Yeah, so Welly did it day 3.
Yeah.
I'm curious what
Or we've
Scully
collapsed.
guessed, but
So I told Elbar and Clef that I guessed Catto as the puzzle trunk and learned Shadric.
fascinating.
You also told me that.
I told that to Epsy.
Any
Oh, sorry.
gossips?
Yeah, that rumor got spread around pretty quickly, so I was like, I'll just come out with it.
Sorry, I
We're
forget.
on
I even knew
5,
about
so
it.
I am not going to be gossiping today.
Smart.
Nominations are open.
Then that would be the thing where I'm standing at this point.
I'd be down to vote on Matthew today.
I will vote on Catto if we need the votes.
So if we vote on Matthew, and it is an atheist game, then I think the exact world in which we collapse to is that Catto. Actually, never mind.
In an atheist game, the world can be whatever because it's an
Yeah.
atheist game, right?
Yeah.
Do we have both outsiders accounted for?
A puzzle master and presumably a damsel. If we believe that you could have been the drunken now, couldn't have been when Silly Dosey guessed.
Yeah.
Then the other one is probably a damsel because that's how they were locked into existing.
Second call for nominations.
So, Ellie, are you gonna nominate?
Sure, I'll nominate Matthew.
Thing to add?
So I agree. It is very possible at this point that there's an atheist in play. That being one of Matthew or Furrow, probably. But in the case that there isn't, then I believe Phoenix picked Matthew, and there was a superposition collapse of Phoenix being dead. Therefore, Matthew must be evil.
Matthew.
I'm trying to think. Do we believe we have 3 evils still alive?
I don't know where they fit.
It'd have to be.
If they
me,
fit,
Furrow,
it would be
Tori,
down
I
to you
think.
guys, yeah.
Then I guess I'm fine with this. Okay. I believe I am the gambler. There is a pixie who saw a gambler. So
Do you mean
Yeah.
sorry?
Gossip?
You mean
Gossip. Sorry.
Okay.
Gossip. There is a pixie who saw Gossip, so I think I am confirmed, but if you want to clear this, that's fine.
Who is a pixie?
I'm not going to out somebody else's character.
All right, we are looking for 3 today.
I actually really trust the pixie thing, and I'm scared about this now.
But like Matthew and Furrow, like either of them could be the one the pixie saw. Also, it's probably Vortex.
There's enough. Matthew's on the block.
Now I'm really, really not wanting to vote this dude out after he
Can we
nominated himself.
nominate Catto or somebody?
3 nominates Losi.
Why?
Hear me out. I want to say that after Losi did a Puzzle Master guest, there were other people who have gone now to try it and it hasn't worked, but that doesn't necessarily confirm that Losi is Puzzle Master. There is the fringe world where after or even before that time, the outsiders had already been collapsed into like drunk and barber or something like that, and thus people would not be able to Puzzle Master guest anyway. I don't know if I believe that world, but I really don't believe Matthew's evil here, and I don't know where else to point, so I think I have to choose Losi.
What's up, Soale?
That's fair. The thing with the pixie gossip, I think it's possible that the pixie is evil with Matthew the demon. Though, again, I think the most likely world here is that it's an atheist game, right? But I would like to get rid of my demon candidate in the case that it is an atheist game, which is Matthew. So that is why I would not like to be executed.
All right. 3 to tie, 4 to execute. Let's see instead.
I'll vote on this if
I don't want to tie
we
this,
really
but
have to.
I mean, Matthew put himself on the block. I
I would almost argue that Waggy's a better execution.
I would dead vote to lift onto Catto.
I would like to nominate myself.
All right, why?
I want to pass my accusation off to Epsy.
What?
And ask, why?
Okay. I guess it so in non-atheist worlds, in Three Evils Alive worlds, you're evil. And I don't know. I think Losi is seemingly rather confirmed by the Puzzle Master thing. Yeah, as 3 said, it's not a guarantee. But I think they're more good than the people in this bottom right area, which could have a leech into DA going on. We also seem to be leaning away from Baron worlds, which makes DA worlds more likely. I do also remind you that it is probably a Vortox game, so I don't think a Pixie seeing an in-play character is necessarily true. I don't know if that's related, actually.
All right, it will take 4 to tie, 5 to execute Catto.
Defense.
Oh yeah, your defense. Go for it.
I think if we are going to use dead votes, then I think me, Furo, and 3 should vote on me.
Yeah.
But you're saying that in the world where there are 3 evils alive, it has to be me, Furo, and 3, correct?
It's definitely that's the most likely one by far.
Okay. I think
and
that's
it's definitely not Losi, who you all voted.
think that's a statistical unlikelihood. I only voted on Sowelli because I did not want it to tie, and I didn't think Furo would. Yeah. I wanted to see Matthew dead, not Sowelli.
All right.
I would like to see Furo 3 vote on me, so we don't use dead votes.
All right.
I would rather not vote, and
Same.
I'm gonna state in the same. The reasoning being is that
I think it's time to run the
Yeah,
vote.
it'll take 4 to tie or 5 to execute Catto.
I think this is a bad bet.
Well, claiming Puzzle Master was the first real instance of Puzzle Master appearing. It could be that was a known demon bluff.
Yeah, I would rather
5 is
tie
enough. Catto's
Okay.
on the block.
I don't understand a world where Catto is evil, especially with me surviving, but like I don't want to waste dead votes here.
It's not a super likely world, but it's a a lot more likely than solely
Then-
Losi.
Burrow or
Then
Matthew?
why
Would
did
either
we
you like to
lift
nominate?
from Matthew to? Okay.
I'm not. I didn't want us to lift from Matthew. I wanted to solely Losi.
Matthew.
oh, okay. This is hard. This is actually really hard. So Sowelli's been nominated. I've been nominated. I will nominate Furo.
Why?
Honestly, I'm just happy to tie this because I trust that Catto is good.
Burrow.
Yeah, I'm of that world too.
All right, it'll
Me
take
three.
5 to tie or 6 to execute Burrow.
This is so
You tie?
shady.
Okay.
Sorry, it is
I don't-
four
I
docs
don't-
on the script. We should, if you don't want to execute Catto, put the votes on a corpse.
Oh
We
right.
had to use
don't
3
direct
dead votes to get someone on the block. It doesn't matter if you think
3
they're
is
good.
not enough. Burrow, are you going to nominate somebody today?
Yeah. Furo nominates Spruce.
Sure. Why?
If we're concerned of Vortox, then yeah, let's put it there. You did make a valid point there. I believe Catto is a good player, and I don't think they should be executed.
All right.
My
Bruce?
defense?
Yeah, go for it. You're a corpse, so go quick.
Yeah. In the world where they're not the tea lady or anything here, which is still a valid world, there is like some evidence that's pointing to that seems to be passed around by the alive players, but that is not happening to the dead players. We had to use 3 dead votes to get this on the block. Killing a good player is a good thing right now because I am going to tunnel so hard on this world, and it will fuck up the end. And I think a lot of people will. We shouldn't lift this.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
with Spruce with this.
Please don't tie it.
It'll take 5 to tie, 6 to execute Cersei's corpse instead.
I would also
I
like
think there's a good chance that either the bottom 3 are evil or Waggy's the leech house.
In
I
this
would like to
world,
mention that Furrow was executed twice and 3 was executed once.
All right.
Yeah, we-
3
yeah.
votes is not enough. There are no more valid nominations for the day. Catto is executed. The following players' superpositions have collapsed into a state where they can only be dead. Catto and Matthew. The game is over. And let's talk about it.
Can
Because,
I
of
can I
course,
do this reveal?
I kind of wanted to, because of course the good team has won.
All right.
Ooh.
I think you did the reveal last time.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I would like to announce that the earliest that somebody collapsed into a role was day 1, and the latest was night 5. Everybody had collapsed by the end of night 5. And oh boy, a lot of people collapsed on night 5. I might want you to help me fill in the blanks there, Clef.
Yeah.
But we can just tell a normal, perfectly normal game of Clocktower story right now.
Yes, please.
Smile.
We can talk about the quantum fuzziness later.
Yeah, we'll talk about the quantum fuzziness after we're out of the Grim reveal. Let's start with Epsy, who was our clockmaker, who learned a 5.
hooray!
Hooray!
Totally normal and correct. We can move on now to... we're going to have to jump around a little bit to make some of this make sense. Icy was our lycanthrope who died to the demon on night 2. And Phoenix was our monk who picked multiple evil players throughout that game before dying to the demon.
Scream.
3 was our fool who survived execution. Mag was our devil's advocate who I don't think did anything. I don't think any of her picks made a difference in the game, unfortunately.
Don't think anyone protected.
Yeah. We have Catto, our gossip, who never gossiped. But it's fine. You were the leech host for. You were the leech host for. We'll get to it. But it's fine. You were the leech host for more than half of the game, so it wouldn't have mattered. I guess I could be asking people what they think they are. I'm sorry.
No, it's a normal. It's a totally normal.
Yeah, it's a normal game of Clocktower. It's a normal game of Clocktower. We have Losi, who was our puzzle master, who guessed that Catto was the puzzle drunk and learned that Shadric was the demon. Of course, Catto was not the puzzle drunk. Spruce was.
Nice.
Which is why he never died when he gambled Epsy as the drunk, or, what did you gamble Ocean as? The mayor?
Epsy as drunk, Ocean as mayor, died at 3 as empath.
Yeah, and I'm the barber.
Yes, Ocean was the barber.
Yeah.
That leaves us with, Shadric is our Cannibal, who collapsed into that. You were able to learn Undertaker information because Magmorta had just been executed, so you were poisoned if you were the cannibal. So you were able to learn Tea Lady off of her, which I think that is what set the House of Cards in motion.
It was indeed. Yeah, seriously, 7 people collapsed on that night.
I don't think it was quite 7. It was 4 or 5.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. And that just leaves us with Furrow, our starting leech, who barber swapped with Matthew when Ocean died in the night.
Good game.
Oh man.
GG.
The demon bluffs, of course.
Yes, the bluffs were Pixie, which several people were trying to get into on night 1. Tea Lady, and Mayor.
Nice.
And Tea Lady being a bluff made our job so much easier. So did Mayor.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I see why people could collapse now.
I tried to become the pixie who saw Tea Lady.
Okay, hold on. Raise your hand if you tried to become the pixie on night 1.
Pixie was my third choice.
Yeah, there were so many people that tried to be the Pixie.
Yeah,
And
I was not letting that happen.
I did.
I had to shoot as many of those potential ones that I know people would love to get for some forms of confirmation.
So let's talk about the quantum fuzziness of this game a little bit. Because there's a lot to go through.
What do you mean? It was a normal game of Clocktower.
Oh, sure. We arrived at a normal game of Clocktower eventually.
You should watch this back and look at Elbrar's stream to... Actually, we can just link the spreadsheet now.
Yeah, we can just link the spreadsheet now.
Can you put that in the chat? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it shows we have all the potentials for what anyone can be at any given moment. And Kitty's making kitty noises. It tracks like everyone's choices every single night and what everyone gossiped every day.
Nice.
How did Spruce collapse night 4 and die? Was it just a demon pick?
That was a demon pick.
Okay. Was Puzzle Drunk, was I always Puzzle Drunk, or did Puzzle Drunk have to collapse?
Puzzle Drunk had to collapse eventually.
Icy collapsed because 2 evils were picked by the picking characters.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Yes.
Icy and Phoenix were entangled for a while, one of them being the lycanthrope, one of them being the monk, and we couldn't tell which because, yeah, Phoenix, like, Icy died immediately, picking an evil character, and then Phoenix picked a bunch of evil characters. Evil players. So we ended up collapsing Phoenix when Phoenix picked Catto, and because Catto was the leech host, Catto has to be the faux pas if Phoenix is the lycanthrope. And then it just works out that Shadric, because of his choice priority, has to learn information, and so can't be dead by Phoenix the lycanthrope, so Phoenix can't be the lycanthrope.
Yep.
That forces Shadric to be the cannibal, which forces Ocean to be the barber
previously.
And,
yep.
And that forces, because the outsiders are taken and all the other non-wakers are taken, that forces Catto to be the gossip by process of elimination.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really sick.
So my deduction of Magmorta being evil because Phoenix picked her was correct.
It was.
Yeah.
Just for the wrong reason.
Wait, so how did Icy die in all worlds on night 2?
Because
picked by the demon, and he picked an
the
evil.
lycanthrope picked evil players, so if either of them are the lycanthrope, it can't prevent the kill.
Yeah, Phoenix and
and
Icy
Lady
picked
was
evil
bluff.
players, and the demon picked Icy. So Icy must
That's
die.
incredible.
And
That
Icy,
was an incredible game.
and since Icy picked something, they can't be the fool, and T-Lady was a
Right.
bluff, so they
Yeah,
can't
and
be a
T-Lady, yeah.
T-Lady.
I find it really funny how I just became the fucking gossip.
Yeah, you became the gossip.
Everything else was gone. Yep, so funny.
And on day 1, the reason why Losi's Gossip of Townsfolk received a 5 is marked as a maybe is because at that point, Epsy could have been the capital D drunk.
Yeah.
For a while, we were back and forth between Spruce being a sober gambler who has gambled, Epsy, the drunk who learned true information. It depended on whether Spruce was going to wake up the following night, and he did. So that ends up forcing Epsy to be the sober clockmaker with a 5.
Right, drunk with
Spruce
true
has to
info
be
is
the
actually
puzzle guy.
crazy.
The
I
minions,
didn't see that at all. That's great.
the minions collapsed on night 2 because Matthew picked the same player 2 nights in a row, so he could not have been the DA. So Mag must have been the DA.
I forgot the DA couldn't do that.
Yeah, I just kind of assumed that the 5 wasn't true.
I mean, that helped to secure things early on.
Yeah, it's true.
So how did Icy still collapse when we have a leech when they could have been a puka?
They could not have been a puka because Furrow got
they were
executed day
executed.
1.
Yeah,
Which
Furrow-
forces Furrow to be a puka, a leech,
yeah.
because the game always collapses
I
to
see.
timelines in which the game is continuing.
And a minion had not picked Furrow on night 1, so he could not have been DA protected.
Yes.
I intentionally did that so that
And
we
T-Lady
could
was a
just
bluff.
establish it.
Icy had woken, so
quickly.
couldn't be a fool.
I really,
No, like it could have picked a good player. Yeah,
I love this game.
I'd like to
yeah,
see Virgin
I
on the
love normal
script.
games
That would be funny.
This was
God.
so the first game that we did of Quantum on my birthday about 6 months, like 7 months ago, was I think it'd be best described as messy.
Oh yeah, it was messy. It was large. We let too many people not wake up night 1, so we were panicking night 2.
This one, the pieces just fell into place. This was this was a great game,
Yeah.
and thank you all for making the
thank-
choices that you did.
Thank you
Yeah,
all.
right-
This
right
game
when
was
I-
super smooth.
Yeah, right when I saw Magmorta get executed, I'm like, Shadric is going to collapse into the cannibal here, no matter what they say. Which
Pretty
will
much.
collapse the entire Grim because it causes all of those other things. I'm like, this is what's going to happen here, unless
Yeah, I
they
was-
just magically say Devil's Advocate, and then you could become either. But like, yeah,
I was trying to pick it a way that that would leave a lot of options.
yeah.
Why couldn't Shadric have been capital D drunk there? Did Furrow already
Because both
collapse into the
outsiders were
barber?
accounted for.
Yeah, because the
Okay.
drunk can't be in
Yeah.
play. There's no Baron, and yeah, the Barber and the Puzzle Master are already in play.
I just didn't know
Yeah.
order of operations there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the outsiders, like, you, Ocean, and Shadric were in superposition as the Barber for a while, because that is when Phoenix chose Shadric, and there was night 3.
Like,
Furrow
yeah.
the Demon chose you, and Phoenix chose Shadric. So if Phoenix is the lycanthrope, then Phoenix could have been the lycanthrope who killed Shadric the Barber and prompted Furrow for a barber swap.
Yep.
Or Furrow could have just chosen you and you be the Barber. But one of you has to be the Barber, which still means the Barber is accounted for.
It's like us saying either Icy or Phoenix is a lycanthrope or monk. Just one of us has to be.
I'm glad that this game went as smoothly as it did.
I was certain it would.
I saw Ocean and Spruce talking about it when they realized that evil was trying to lift off the host. They figured it out.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I knew in the back of my
all
mind.
social.
Yeah, I knew in the back of my mind I could have been a barber that whole time, but I was gonna play for my hair.
I believed it was a liege.
I was
thought
on
3 was the damsel. Like I was like, I can't give out my information right now.
3 was
so
lying
sure.
about learning numbers for a while. We never gave 3 anything.
Yeah,
I thought I was damsel the whole time.
I really thought he was evil because of his like, or excuse me, they're evil because it just reads evil to me.
I mean, to be fair, I lied too, right? I went up and said I can't make a puzzle master guess.
Yeah. But no, the reasons why both of you lied make sense in hindsight. I just thought 3 was more evil because of it.
Furrow, I think if you died, I would have been really confused, but then think, oh, I'm not Tea Lady.
Yeah,
I would have been questioning whether there were poisoner worlds, whether there were Puka worlds, leech host worlds, whatever the case would be.
Oh, I immediately would have said I'm the barber, and Fro got swapped here.
I mean, I think that was the end goal thing is that we were going to have that as a possibility if it got to final 3.
So,
or I was going to be killed at night. I'm not sure.
I did just want to ask everyone one question. Do you feel sufficiently untangled? Are your quantums untangled yet?
Let's run it back.
Maybe.
No. No.
Retangle me, retangle me.
Uh,
I don't want to be like this.
Thank
The
you.
game's just gonna start and everyone
No
dies. It's just
refunds,
an
bye.
atheist.
Put me in a box with a hammer and a radioactive source, you know?